Okay, so here we go, jumping right into understanding what the words in the psukim mean. The worksheet you have in front of you is broken up so that you can easily write translations and meanings and explanations in the column to the left, or you can also write it in between the lines on the column to the right. You will see that at the end of each line in each row, you will have either a zakif katan or an etnachta like we just learned about. So here we go. We're from the beginning of Parshat B'Shalach. We're in Pasuk Yud Zayin because that's where the Parsha Stuma was, indicating where Parshat B'Shalach begins. ויהי בשלח פרעה את העם, ולא נחם אלוהים דרך ארץ פלישתים. It was when Paro sent the nation away. Remember, this is Yetziat Mitzrayim. The Jewish people are slaves in Mitzrayim. Moshe asked them, please let the people go, let the people go. Paro said, no, no, no. And now finally, Paro said, okay, you can go. And when they were leaving, Hashem did not let them go the normal route, the way of Derech Eretz Plishtim. On the map on your form, you will see that the yellow line is the way they actually traveled, but it would be much easier for them to have gone from this area over here, which is Mitzrayim. Ramses was the city they lived in. It would have been much easier for them to go right across to Israel. This is Israel. You all recognize the shape of it, and Yam HaMelech over here, and the Kinneret over here. It would have been much easier for them to walk straight across along the water, but Hashem said, nope, they're going to go the long way. This yellow path over here is the way they actually went. Now we're over here. Ki karovhu, because it was close. Ki amar Elohim, pen yinachem ha'am, bir'otam milchama, v'shavu mitzrayma. Because Hashem said, the nation might see a war and want to return to Mitzrayim. Continuing on to Pasuk Yud Chet. Here we go. Vayasev Elohim et ha'am derech hamidbar yamsuf. Hashem made the nation turn around and go through the desert by the way of the Yam Suf, not straight across by the way of the Yam HaTichon that we've all swam in before, but all the way down south to the Yam Suf. V'chamushim alu b'nei Yisrael mi'eretz Mitzrayim. And by the way, when Bnei Yisrael left Mitzrayim, they were armed, they had weapons with them. Pasuk Yotet, Vayikach Moshe et atzmot Yosef imo. Moshe took Yosef's bones with him. Now remember from the beginning of the story, when the Jewish people first came to Mitzrayim, they came there because Yosef's brothers sold him there, and Yosef became next to the king, and only their immediate family was there in the beginning, and then the nation grew and grew and grew, and then there was a new king. But when Yosef was dying, he made them promise that whenever they left Mitzrayim, they would take his bones with him. And that wasn't such an abnormal thing to do back then. Nowadays, we never, ever, ever, almost never, ever, ever remove bones from the ground once a body is buried. But back then, it wasn't so abnormal. Okay, ki hasbea hisbia et bnei Yisrael, because he made bnei Yisrael promise, lemor, to say, pakod yifkod Elohim etchem. Hashem has appointed you. V'ha'alitem et atzmotai mize itchem, and you should bring my bones with you when you go up out of Mitzrayim. Pasuk Chaf, Vayis'u misukot, they traveled from a place called Sukkot, Vayachanu be'etam, and they camped in a place called Etam, Biktzei Hamidbar, at the edge of the desert. Pasuk Chaf Aleph, V'Hashem holech lifneihem yomam ba'amud anan. Now this is a common thing that you've probably heard of before, that when the Jewish people were traveling in the desert, Hashem went before them in a pillar of clouds. He showed them where to go as a pillar of clouds, linchotam haderach, to show them the way. V'layla ba'amud eish leha'ir lahem. And at night, Hashem showed them where to go and showed them, basically made light for them through a pillar of fire. Lalechet yomam v'layla, so that they could go during the day and the night. They would always know where to go. Pasuk kaf bet, lo yamish amud ha'anan yomam. The pillar of clouds never left them during the day. Ve'amud ha'esh laila, and the pillar of clouds also never left them during the pillar of fire never left them during the night, lifnei ha'am, before the nation. So Hashem stayed with them the entire time during the day and night. The nation always knew where Hashem was and always knew where to go through his direction.